Hey guys, Zambie here, and welcome back to another Lost Saga video. Now, last time I talked about lag, right? This time, I'm going to be talking about... Can you guess? Can you guess by the room I'm in? If you can't guess by the room I'm in, let's hold tab. Now look at the title. Not back to me. Look back at the title. Now you're in a tree. No, but... going to be talking about farms, right? You know, if you've played Lost Saga, you've seen a farm room every once in a while. And then you went to WeMade, and then every single room was a farm room. And now on Z8, most rooms are farm rooms. Which I consider farm rooms both this, Monster Dungeon, Crusade, especially Crusade. I'm kind of okay with Monster Dungeon now because it's actually somewhat difficult to do if you don't have like good teamwork and shit. But Crusade, all you need is certain gears and strength upgrades and things, and then you can just kind of just keep going through hard or whatever. I don't do Crusade, so I don't know what's the highest difficulty. Maybe it's hard? I don't know. But, okay, let's just take a look over at this guy right here. Right? My Zerker. It's the guy I main. It's the guy that I never, ever, you will never, ever see me using this guy in a farm, which I'm going to switch back to Boxer now. That level 62 was not gained through farming at all, unless you consider playing faction a billion times farming, which it's not. But I mean, you can it's your mind. That's pretty much what I'm saying. You can say anything's farming, I guess. I don't know. It's you. It'd be wrong, but it would be your own thing. I don't know. Personally, for me, farming is bad. Now, this is probably gonna insult a major lot of the Lost Saga population now, because basically everyone, except for a select few of people, farm, right? I mean, obviously, why would there be a shit ton of rooms of farm rooms if people didn't farm or were against it? They're not against it. I am. For the most part. I'm okay if you use farm rooms to like level up your heroes like medic characters that you're not gonna really have a fun time 1v1ing with or just using at all unless you're gonna swap over and do a swap combo with it. Stuff like that. I'm cool with you farming that guy's level up so you can, like, I don't know, it's terrain. Stats are a completely different subject. Right now we're gonna say the stats are cool. Stats are okay. I'll do another video on stats. But yeah, like, say for example, my boxer right now. Damn, it sounds like I'm sick. But say for example, my boxer. If I were to hit somebody in this room, I would be farming, but I haven't hit anybody yet. But if I wanted to, I could. It would go with my code of being able to level up side characters, which Boxer, as of right now, is not a character you can use in 1v1 or team games. I mean, you can use it, but you're not going to get anywhere with it. Its skills are slow. Just, I shouldn't have to explain how Boxer's bad. It's just bad. At one point, Boxer was like the king of quote-unquote, because I hate to use this word, spammers, but you know. Times change, now you got Iori and shit, but that's beside the point. That's for another video. This is a farming video. So, I spoke to a farmer once, right? By the name of... what was his name? Fuck. Hayusuke, right? So this guy was from OGP, right? And all the way up to Z8. Now, he's saying that he has the right to farm because he was level, I don't know, 60 something as a Zerker on OGP. So he's like, I can farm because I was a high level Zerker. So I'm like, okay, maybe you have a point there. Let's investigate the situation. Are you gonna stop farming once you hit the level that you were on OG Planet? And he's like, nope, I'm not doing that. So I start questioning him. I'm like, if you're just getting back your level, then why would you continue farming? You're kind of going back on your word there, in a way. And I've honestly forgot what he said because it was probably the most bullshit you've ever heard in the world. I just don't know. But, yeah, it's just people making up reasons for farming and shit. It's just not cool. And like I said, if you're farming a low, or a character that you're not going to be using in combat for a while, then it's perfectly fine. But if I were to bring out my Zerker and hit somebody right now, I would be breaking the code. Ooh. Make sure he doesn't hit me with my Zerker. I'd be breaking the code. Because farming up your main character, you're going to be using your main character. Why would you farm him up? That's like you farming up your main character to like level 80 or even 100 if you're really that dedicated. And then going into a room and this guy's, oh my god, he's level 100. This guy's gonna whip the shit out of me. And then you end up getting 3-0 because you farmed Crusade, Monster Dungeon, Crown Control, Power Stone. You farmed something. And now people are thinking you're good because you're high level, but in reality, they can whip your ass with a level 1 infantryman. And that's some sad shit right there. Even though infantryman is actually pretty good, level 1, it's beside the point. Farming is bad. It makes you bad. Unless you do exactly what I'm saying right now and farm a low-level character, or not a low-level character. I keep saying low-level character. I mean like a side character that you're not going to use, such as a ranger, I guess. Like, I could farm up my Devil Ranger because he's a side character. I'm not going to use him too often in combat, so I guess I could farm him up. And again, he might be against the code because he's technically one of my mains. So I probably wouldn't farm him up since I am going to be using him in combat a little bit. But I could farm up Sapper because I never use Sapper in combat anymore. But farm up Sapper and then stat his Mega Mind strength. Which I should start doing again because using that against runners is amazing. It's just there are certain situations and where farming is okay. That's all I gotta say about that matter. So I was hoping this video would be a bit longer, but I guess I'm gonna have to end off the video here. I was going for 15 minutes, but I mean, there's not much to talk about farming. I basically told you my whole entire thought process on it. Level characters like medic and shit that you're not gonna use in combat. Don't level your mains because you'll be level 100 and people will just think you're good when you're not. And I pretty much think that's that. There's no other rule to follow. I mean, just do what you do. I'm against farming your main character. It just makes you look bad. So I'm gonna end off this video here. If you like my content, be sure to like, or yeah, I fucked that up. If you like my content, be sure to give me a like, comment below if I'm doing anything wrong, you know, to improve as a YouTuber. And yeah, peace.